Italian developer Milestone has forged a reputation as a racing game specialist, and today they've invited us out to Paris to see two new games, Superstars V8 and SBK X. So let's go and talk to the developers to find out more.
This year we tried to look at what people wanted on the forum and what the press said to us after the last editions. And we tried to put everything in the game, everything that people wanted from us. We tried to create a game that could fit any type of gamers. So gamers who like arcade games and gamers who also have a bike or like Superbike a lot and want something more that feels more like a simulation. We think we achieved all the goals because this year we put really a lot of things in SBKX. The main new feature are the arcade mode, that is a completely brand new game mode we put for the first time in our game. Since until last year and last editions we had a type of physics that could fit to players that love simulation also, but maybe it was too stressing for people that have a better feeling with arcade games. So this year when you will launch the game, you will find in the first main menu a choice. You will have to choose from simulation and arcade. And we added also the career mode that features the Vol Superbike license. This means we will have up to 90 riders in the game from Super Sport, Super Stock and Superbike category. This is something that the fan will really like, and it is something that the player that approach the game for the first time will find that is something very good, really good, because there are a lot of content in the game. You can have fun with a lot of riders, teams, bikes. We have 14 manufacturers that spread from BMW, Ducati, Honda, Triumph. This is really bikers heaven. Speaking about the career mode, you will be able to create your own custom rider. You will create your rider customizing his name, his face, his helmet, his rider, his height, his riding position while he will be on the bike. You will have to manage all your career playing several seasons. You will at first sign a contract with a team on the Super Sport category. Probably at the beginning only not competitive teams will ask you to join them. Then going through the career you will be able to take part at some tests during sessions, during race weekends. You will be able to chat with your engineer, with your team manager in order to improve your bike. Talking about the arcade and simulation mode, we try to deliver the players an arcade mode that is still tuned and tweaked to be very fast-paced, very easy to control. While in simulation mode you are allowed to tweak more options. For example, we created three presets for the simulation mode. You have simulation low, medium and full. The simulation low is meant to capture the arcade gamers that maybe have played a lot with the arcade side of the game. Maybe they will like to try even the simulation mode. So they can start with simulation low. They can start to understand what is the difference between the arcade, what is the new behavior that they feel from the bike. Then you can move to medium and full. We separated the physics settings from the other race options. For example, you can choose to have real rules or a manual transmission, but low simulation setting. And you can choose to have full simulation setting, but automatic rider movement or automatic transmission. So you can really find yourself at home, you can really customize your experience to have what you really want.
Tell us about the single player mode and progressing through the season as a V8 driver.
Playing Superstars Next Challenge in single-player mode means that you can pick up a driver from the real roster of the season. So, for example, you will find Gianni Morbidelli, a former Formula 1 driver and actual winner of Superstar Championship. So you can pick up your driver, your car, and you can customize your racing experience. For example, you can pass from more arcade feeling to a simulation feeling, because what we did is that we took simulation handling, we improved it a lot with a lot of smoothness in power slides, in braking, in weight transfer. We applied real-life aids like ABS, traction control system, ESP that prevents the car from spinning, and you can find yourself playing with a more arcade feeling using real aids that you can find on a real car in real life. For this year edition, we work a lot on the multiplayer side of the game. Our X engine manages also the online modes, and we're very proud to announce that we now have 16 players online at the same time. And there is another news, because until last year we used a host-client network system. This meant that if the host started to having lag, every other players had lag on their machines too. This year we use a peer-to-peer connection. This means that every console communicates with other consoles, and this means that you have 16 players in the same race without lag.
Great stuff. So when can we expect to see the game, and on what platforms?
Superstars V8 Next Challenge will be available on February on PS3, 360 and PC.
Great stuff. Thank you very much for your time, Herman.
Thank you.
Well, that pretty much does it from us here in Paris. You can check out Superstars V8 on the PlayStation 3, PC and Xbox 360 at the end of February, and then SBK X on the same platforms at the end of May.